In this video, I'm going to be telling you guys about every single change in the new update of Dead Rail. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and let's go right to the video, guys. By the way, let me know what your favorite new thing is in the comments below. I'm actually really interested to find that out. Alright, so just a few quick things to show you before I hop into a match to show you everything that's new in an actual match. First of all, Conductor no longer has a health debuff, which honestly makes Conductor probably the best class in the game, if I'm being honest with you. It's either going to be the best or the second best with no health debuff, because it's pretty much just the Nun class but better, because since you start with Cole, you can literally just sell your items and get a revolver immediately. Starting without a weapon is completely pointless. Also, Ironclad got a small buff where its movement speed was increased by 10%. I still think it's quite bad, because you still can't outrun normal zombies, but it is less bad. I definitely think it is still a little bad though. An HP increase would be quite nice. Now, something that I'm going to be doing in a video on its own is going to be Nightmare mode. I'm not going to show you this in this video, but this is a new mode where it's just basically a significantly harder version of the normal mode. I will be doing its own dedicated video though. I forgot to mention this, but there is a few new items, a few new challenges in the game, which are actually really easy to do. Like, they're pretty much nothing. So you have Tycoon, have over $1,000 in one game. Very easy. You have Gunslinger, have 20 guns in your inventory at once, and then you have recommended dosage, which is drink 10 snake oils at 10 seconds. Honestly, they're kind of just free bonds. Now, another really cool thing that you could do is you can actually now drop ammo, which is you could drop ammo and armor now, which is a pretty decent change. You do have to go into your backpack to do that. It can be helpful for if you're playing in a team just to drop your items. I mean, there's not much to it, but I guess it's cool. Now, there is a feature in the game where you can actually tame wolves by feeding them a corpse, but I don't think it works properly right now. It might work by the time that it's fully released, but right now you cannot tame them while they're still alive, I'm pretty sure. You can feel free to give it a shot. You have to, like, smack it into their face. Like, these two guys right now are technically tamed, but they are dead, so just keep that in mind. Alright guys, so I just confirmed you can actually tame wolves by feeding them, but please be aware if they start already hitting each other, you will only be able to keep one of them. Oh, you were the untamed one, were you? That's a little sad, but you can actually tame them by feeding corpses, so just keep that in mind. Now, a new change that I honestly think is going to make the game significantly easier to do is going to be this change right here. So there are new rocks that spawn. You have coal, gold, and silver. If you play miner, they're insanely easy to actually, you know, they're a lot easier to mine with miner than they are with any other class. I guess it's a buff to miner class, which is nice because it is one of my favorite classes in the game. But yeah, so these gold nuggets, they sell for like 45. I think silver nuggets sell for like 20. And then you can get coal from these as well. So that's something to keep in mind. It will make your games a lot easier if you actually want to use that mechanic. So a big quality of life feature is that you can now rotate items like this. Look, I'm doing little loop-de-loops with the lantern, which is cool. And then you could actually change the axis that you rotate the item. This will honestly make it significantly easier to put, like, stuff on your train. So I actually really welcome this change. It is quite nice, and I do enjoy it a lot. I honestly think that this was, like, very needed for a long time now. And it will make welding stuff a lot easier. So that's pretty cool. So another decently massive change is that there are now zombie variants that spawn, which I think is a really good change just to bring some more variety to the game. So you guys can clearly see that looked like an outlaw, didn't it? But it wasn't an outlaw. It was in fact a zombie with a gun. Now, they're not nearly as strong as outlaws, but they don't give you anything extra for actually killing them. So you just got to keep that in mind if you're wanting to do that. Now, the three zombie types that could spawn are Ironclad zombies, Dynamite zombies, and the Sheriff zombies. Those are all of the new zombie types, so just keep that in mind when you're looting towns. You might get blown up from time to time. Alright, so I just wanted to record this real quick because, let's be real here, this isn't part of the update, but I just found a unicorn. Normally you don't want to kill them, but I don't need money. So, yeah, I found a unicorn, I guess. Maybe I'll bring it back to life with a new thing they added to the game. I'll bring the unicorn back to life. I'll see if that actually completes the challenge. That's actually a really good idea to show that. See if that completes the challenge for you. Alright, guys, so probably the biggest thing in the new update is the town of Sterling. Now, first of all, the town of Sterling has an insane amount of bonds you can get from completing it, and it's honestly really not that hard to complete. Now, I'm not going to be doing a guide on how to do the puzzle for this city. I'm mainly just going to be going in here and grabbing the mask. I will be saying that the sword that's in here and the mask that's in here is absolutely insane. They are insanely strong. But like I said, I'm not going to be doing the puzzle in this video. If you guys want to see that, you can go check out my video that I dedicated to doing the puzzle. Just because I feel like it would take up way too much time, and there's no point in me just making 2 videos over it. So basically, you just need to use dynamite to get in here. There will be zombies with dynamite that spawns. And not only that, there will be a bunch of skeletons that spawn. I'm mainly just going to be rushing to the end of this to get the mask, and then I'm leaving. In fact, I might actually just straight up snake oil out after grabbing... I'm dead. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Oh, man, that just scared the crap out of me. Oh, my. I just got really scared there. I actually just, like, I peed my pants a little bit, guys. I'm gonna be real. There's another one right there. I'm trying to grab some of this. So anyways, there is a mask that spawns in here. Actually, there's no point in grabbing these. I might as well just grab these right here. And there is a mask that spawns. So this mask is what you use to revive stuff. I'm just going to use 2 snake oils to get out of here. See you guys. I'm outie. There's only 3 werewolves that spawn, so it's not really a big deal in all honesty. I'm going to die. Oh my freaky gosh. Oh man. I actually almost just died. No. All right, so I did go back and grab the mask from Sterling. This time I didn't get stuck on the wall, I promise, guys. That's a little bit embarrassing for... Guys, forget that happened, okay? But yeah, in case you guys were wondering, this mask here, so it just revives any enemy in the game, and it will automatically start attacking other people, as you guys can see. And when he dies, the mask will automatically transfer over to another corpse nearby, if there is another corpse nearby. Like you guys can see, there is that mask right there. And you could just, the mask drops and you could drag it onto another enemy. In case you don't actually want the mask on them, you can kill them with your you can kill them with guns, just not melee. So just keep that in mind. It's an extremely powerful item, and yeah, don't get stuck on walls. All right, so here's another big part of the update. I honestly think that this is going to be the most underrated part of the update. Like, straight up, just the most underrated part of the update. So what this can do is if you drag this to a horse, it will equip to the horse, right? And what you could do is you can weld items to the train cart instead of holding them, right? So this is actually just straight up the most insane thing about this update. I'm going to be straight up with you. So there's that new weapon, obviously, that new item as well, which are insanely overpowered. Absurdly overpowered. Like, they're incredibly strong items and whatever. But the thing that's going to affect gameplay the most out of anything is going to be this. So, this, now, you get a cart on the back of your horse that you can drag items to your train with. I'm sure some of you guys are just looking at this and going, oh my absolute, like, this is genuinely insane. So normally you only have 10 sack space, and if you have this horse right here, it pretty much makes it so you could just bring the items directly to your train. Now, I don't think, yeah, there we go. Are you able to, if you're able to weld this to your train, oh my bro, you're able to weld this to your train. All right, guys. Yeah, this is officially the best thing about the update. This is my favorite thing about the update. This is actually insane. This literally just, if this was an update all on its own, I would be happy. This is insane, bro. Actually insane. But yeah, that's actually going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below what your favorite thing about this update is. And I hope to see you next one, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that bell with the notifications. And yeah, peace out.